Hello. So today was a powerful day, and I know many of you will be watching this after the fact, but today was the day at the Capitol. So, and an innocent life was lost, and many of us are reminded of basically the effects of duality and recognizing how the ego shows up in so many ways in reactivity. So the way through it is actually to go within. So many of you are drawn to this channel, are light workers, or those that are starting to awaken. And the truth is this is an inner job. This is how we get past new trauma that triggers remembering old trauma, and then fear of future trauma. So to stay in the present, that absolute magic is being able to go within. And for ages and ages, nature, Mother Earth, holds us in such a way that we're comforted. And we also can compost all of this material and really take deep inventory of where we are at this point in our own lives. So, chances are we were not specifically at the Capitol, but hearing the news or watching the news. However, many of us have had very traumatic events in our lives. And so with any grief, those things can get triggered. So it's important to close our eyes, be in Mother Nature, and actually remember that our body is safe at this point in time right now. So then we can be really, truly present to what is in our immediate reality. The blessing is this is a huge example of really oneness. So oneness is that we can feel empathic for anyone who has had any sort of trauma. And this is our true gift. This teaches us that we are so interconnected on every level. And it also teaches us that we are not separate from Source. We are actually one with Source. So doing this connecting breaths in nature is a simple way. But if we're not able to get outside, just the breath alone will ground us in this truth. So as soon as you're done watching this video, I implore you for your own self-care to take 3 deep grounding breaths. So I did pull a card before this, and it's just such a beautiful image, so I just wanted to show it to you. This is from Denise Jarvis' The Secret Language of Light. So I did want to just read a few little things to you. So some of these assumptions that our ego has held could be I'm only one person, what can I do? We are not connected. Everything is separate. Other people are the problem, not me. I can't believe they did that. So there's many others like more is better, technology will save us. This was to be expected, this disaster. Everything should evolve around human needs. These are all limiting beliefs and assumptions really particular to Western culture. And the way through it is by recognizing that we are not separate, and many things can change in an instant. And as we as light workers wake up, there is a deeper quickening of healing that can happen within our bodies that actually can help to heal everyone around us, including our animals. And they are our nature inside. So when you can't get outside, they help us so much in so many ways. But that we can actually help to change the world in these simple practices. So it's Carl Jung who says, who looks outside dreams, which is a good thing, but who looks inside awakens. And this is a prayer for truth. I call on the energy of the universe to guide my thoughts back to love. I surrender to the false. I surrender those false perceptions that I have placed on myself. I forgive these thoughts, and I know that I am love. I am peace. I am compassion. I am the universe. So the universe, whether we call it the universe or we call it God or spirit or the ing or superconscious, whatever we choose to call it, it always has our back, and it's always recycling back to love. And even the most horrific crimes and atrocities can actually be traced back with love as an intention. But through many mechanisms, including heavy metals, chemical toxicity, brain injury, microbiome damage, EMF issues, there are lots of circumstances where the triggers will keep happening. And that is where we can get help and why we're interdependent to get through these kinds of things. So our prayers definitely are with everyone right now who is focused on the fear, right? The false expectations appearing real. It doesn't matter what party you're connected with. What matters is our true connection and our humanity. And that love is our deepest choice. I'd like to read one more thing. When we're in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. No person, situation, or circumstance can take away your peace of mind. This isn't an easy concept to grasp because we believe so deeply in fear and separation. We believe we can be harmed and we protect ourselves at all costs. At the level of the mind, we can never be harmed because in any moment we can choose love. The more we stay committed to love, and this is our refocusing, the more we will believe in it. I can say this with conviction. I've committed my life to unlearning fear and releasing my separate perceptions of myself. This is from Gabrielle Bernstein, The Universe Has Your Back. Transform fear to faith. So I also have made this commitment of unlearning fear and releasing my separate perceptions of myself. So the trauma and the triggers and the ego and the cycle, the pyramid of victim, perpetrator, and rescuer actually keep us in a loop. So if we can withdraw our energy from that and into our own self-forgiveness for wherever we have played any of those paradigms, because we have played all roles, I guarantee it. If we forgive ourselves and let the light shine through on our inner cracks and crevices and our own inner darkness, this can heal ourselves and all those we come in contact with, and in turn the world. So this inside job is deep and blessed. And I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. Blessed be.